What is up, YouTube? CuriousGamer here, and I'm so excited. I just got Plague Inc. Evolved on Steam for $15, and I am so ready to get in this. I'm tired of playing the mobile version. I've beaten everything on Mega Brutal except for the newest one, the Simian virus, which isn't even on here. I don't know why. However, I'm going to be having an entire fresh start here on Evolution because I don't have anything unlocked. Look at this. No genes to insert. So we're going to be learning how to play this together. I don't think we're going to go for Mega Brutal right off the bat because I have no genes to plug in. But I think I can beat Brutal with nothing. What should we name ourselves? What should we name our bacteria? How about Death to All? Just because. That was one of my favorite clans ever in. So this is a simulation-based game. If you've never played it before, I'm going to try to make this video kind of a tutorial series. I want my first country to be somewhere where we can actually flourish. I don't want to go somewhere that has too much medicine, too much technology, hinder our transmission rate. And the goal in this game is to use whatever disease type you're using. Nice, there's a third fast forward button in this game. And I don't have to pay to unlock it. That is awesome. So I have no idea what the controls are here. There we go. Q brings up this nice screen where I've got pretty much everything I'd ever need. And all of our mutations are here. So you start off with a blank, I guess, bacteria in this version because I chose bacteria, and you have no real abilities whatsoever other than the fact that you just slowly infect people. I'm up to 12 now, and the game runs on its own as a simulation, but you definitely influence the way it works. E brings up this world menu. So much information in this game. Not really going to need much of it right now. We're not playing on Mega Brutal. Just need to focus on infecting people. And how am I going to do that? Well, I started in Saudi Arabia. It's hot, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get Insect 1 here because it says especially in hot climates, as well as increasing our chance of mutation. Mutation gives you a evolution without having to spend DNA points. Bacteria don't evolve or don't mutate very often. However, if you stack a lot of these mutation buffs, it'll start happening. I'm going to come back over to abilities and start. Alright, I got 11. I'm going to get heat resistance 1. So this is going to speed Saudi Arabia up quite a bit. See our infections going up here. And we want to be able to branch out into Africa as well as Asia. It gets cold up here, so we're going to need cold resistance soon. As well as drug resistance 1 for all of Europe. A lot of wealthy people in here, they tend to have good medicine. And it's a pain in the ass for our young Death to All. We want to kill everybody, so got to find ways to overcome that. So I don't know if anyone watching this video has experience with this game, but once you get to Mega Brutal, it's really quite entertaining because it's like a deep strategy game with this comical aspect of killing everything the way that you want to kill everything. By the way, I forgot. I haven't played Bacteria in so long. Bacteria have this badass ability right here called Bacterial Resilience, which increases your resistance to all climate types. Which we're definitely going to get, but we're going to get Heat 1 and Cold 1 as backups because they do stack. This bacteria is going to be completely resistant to all climate types. We're not going to have to worry about weather at all, and the infection rate is just going to skyrocket because of that. It'll always be alive wherever we send it. Right now we're only sending it to insects, but that's plenty enough for these hot climates, which should give us enough DNA points to go ahead and get. Look at that. Spreading to India. Where else do we go? Not Afghanistan. We got India, which is awesome, in Iran. India and China are two huge DNA pools. Their population is so dense. You just stack up massive DNA points from getting these two countries, which is why I like to start near them. Depending what disease type I'm playing, I might start up here in Iceland or Saudi Arabia or China. Those are my favorite starting locations. You'll rarely ever see me start in a drug-resistant country. And if I'm playing fungus, it doesn't really matter where I start because with fungal spores, you pretty much go everywhere right off the bat. So I'm going to get Bacterial Resilience 2 and Save for 3, which comes in at 13 points. As you can see, those resistances are enough by themselves. We're already spreading all over the world. I do have it quite sped up here, however. 30 million infections. This game is not going to take long at all, even on Brutal, with no genomes plugged in. So I'm going to get Resilience 3, and now we're going to need more transmissions. Let's see, how are we doing? We've got some, dang, almost got every continent already. I think I do. I need to get to these islands, though. All these islands are susceptible to docks. Obviously, they're on the water, so. Very useful transmission right here is water. I'm I'm going to go ahead and get water 1 and probably water 2 just to make sure I get all those. Getting Iceland with an airplane. Very nice. Getting America. That's America. That ain't USA. They call it USA. I call it America. Just because I'm from Texas and that's how we say everything. Let's see. Water 2 costs 17. We want that. That's going to speed things up quite a bit here. Want to try to get every country infected before the world starts working on a cure and shutting down borders. What's our infections at? 60 million. I have a feeling it's because we have no drug resistance. See, USA, 21 infected, climbing very slowly, 22, 23. That is just completely unacceptable, and that is because of drug resistance, which is fine because we're going to get it soon. 16 points. We need to get level 2, however, and that's going to cost a little bit more. Let's see. What? There has to be a hotkey to bring that up. I know Q brings up the entire menu, but I want to go straight to transmissions, damn it. Or straight to abilities, rather. So drug resistance 1, drug resistance 2 costs 31 DNA points. Look at that. That's just from that level 1 upgrade. So, I know I'm not taking the time to explain everything, but that's because I'm playing this all the way sped up on Brutal, so gotta kind of move a little bit quick here. However, DNA points are just coming in too fast. I don't even see a challenge at this point. I don't know how many healthy countries are left or where that menu is on this version. Let's see. I have no idea. On the mobile version, there's this nice menu that has all the healthy countries listed out for you. And you know what you need to focus on to infect them. However, I'm not finding it here. Country state. Oh, it's been staring me in the face the whole time. Look at this. The whole list. Got a lot of islands and a lot of drug-resistant countries. We got drug resistance 2. Not going to worry about it. We got water 2. Not going to worry about it. Should be able to take more infectious than the common cold. Death to all is seriously going to end everything. I can already see it coming. Raking up these last few countries here. I'm just going to let my DNA points pool for a minute so we can run through the transmissions real fast, or the symptoms real fast. Let's see, what are we missing now? I think we're still missing Greenland, yes. We'll get it. And we got most of the other islands. Greenland's going to be the biggest problem here. Got quite a few points. How many healthy countries left? Not many. Greenland's the only problem left. And Morocco, stubborn ass Morocco. Always holding out. There we go, got Greenland. Morocco will get, just the mosquitoes is going to get Morocco. I don't have to worry about it. Another mutation there. Let's see. How many symptoms did we mutate? We got cysts, abscesses, and insomnia. I'm going to go ahead and buy these cheap symptoms right here, just for future mutations so they can hopefully get something a little more valuable. As well as vomiting, sneezing, fever, skin lesions, and necrosis. This will give us a huge infectivity boost, which should just rake in DNA points now. Look at that, 4 in one little tick right there. 5 billion infected and quickly climbing. Whole world's turning red at this point. How many healthy countries? Ukraine. Don't have to worry about Ukraine. Already infected right there. So as you can see, the world's united in a cure now. Look how fast that's going up. 25, 26, 28, 29. I have quite a few options with all these DNA points. My favorite approach is just to start killing people off. However, if you want to take a more subtle approach, you can come over here to genetic hardening, as well as the symptoms down here, such as coma and paralysis and what is this, insanity. They will greatly delay the cure progress, or at least increase the amount of time it takes. And then genetic hardening slows down the rate that they make progress on it. But I'm going to opt for hemorrhagic shock, just because I want to kill people, as well as internal hemorrhaging and hemophilia. So we get some serious health problems related to blood right there. A lot of bleeding going on. Death doll killing very fast. That's what we wanted. 200 million deaths. I just want to go ahead and wipe out the world as soon as possible. But we can't. See, I can't get total organ failure now because Ukraine isn't very well saturated. And if we start killing everyone before it has time to set in, we'll be in trouble. Same thing with Greenland. Greenland's actually dying faster than it's infecting. That's not good. But I have an answer for that. It is called cold resistance 2. Grab that just for Greenland. There we go. Infection's going up a little bit quicker now, at least faster than they're dying. That's good. Necrosis will help with that as well because dead bodies remain infectious. However, we are playing on brutal, so the cure's still progressing. Look at this, 98%. So it's like, oh man, I'm in trouble. What do I do? What do I do? Well, I could get hypersensitivity and paralysis. That would delay the cure. I could get genetic hardening 1 as well as reshuffle 1. That'll delay the cure. I think I'm gonna opt for, I don't know if I have enough to get coma, so I'm gonna go for hypersensitivity and paralysis and then save for coma. Coma comes in at 35 points, 10 away from that. Should come in real quick. We're getting that sweet death DNA. Always makes me happy. So let's get coma and see where the cure's at now. Look at that, 81%. See how much that sets it back? Not to mention, we're constantly killing people, so the cure progress is slowing down greatly. They can't pump enough money into it. Always fun. First games are always the best. I have no genomes to plug into this thing. That cure is pretty much stopped. Let's see, 24/8/2016. Oh man, 4 months on that thing. No chance of a cure here. I guess that's it for the world. Death to all said, screw you guys, I'm going home. I'm gonna get pneumonia, help finish off Greenland. Mutated tumors. So yeah, look at that. Pneumonia tears cold countries apart. Look at that infection. That is insane. So that's about it for the world. What's left here? 10 million people. Everyone's dead. There are no healthy people left on the world. That is the pop-up you want. That's when you know you've won the game, except for the cure. However, I'm not really worried about that cure. Profuse bleeding combo. That's from all those symptoms we got. It was a fun first game. I gotta say, I really like Plague Inc. You guys need to play it. If you get it on the mobile, I think it's free. They encourage you to spend like $1 to speed the game up. And this version on Steam has much better graphics as well as more information. I mean, look at this screen. Charts and graphs in the game live. More information than I would ever need to show you guys. But I mean, definitely worth the 15 bucks. I like this and I plan on playing through. I want to see all the scenarios, as well as you can create your own scenarios. So Endemic did really good with this game. I like it a lot. Highly recommend it to anyone. It's based on the old Pandemic, if any of you guys played that. However, this version is much better. Take a look at my victory screen here. Oh, nice. You get a playback, a replay. That is nice. A little reminiscent of some Warcraft and Starcraft there. 756 days to beat Brutal on my first game. I think I got 3 out of 5. Contrast is kind of high. I can't really tell there. 89% on the cure, a little bit scarier than I wanted, but it's all good. So yeah, this is IGR, and this is episode 1 of Plague Inc. Evolved. Hope you guys come back for the rest of the series. I'm going to try to make some Mega Brutal guides and stick with it and go ahead and get these videos up. I didn't record my Mega Brutal playthroughs on the phone. However, I do have them all. And there's just no audio on them. Like, the gameplay was recorded, but I didn't actually record, so I wasn't talking or anything. And I don't want to go back and, like, dub them. It just seems awkward to me. I like to do the live thing. So I might do that. I might replay them. I don't know. But I'm going to stick with this game for now. I know people really like the better graphics. Man, I love the way this disease spread, this bacteria. Like, it just crossed every continental border simultaneously, and then everything just blew up. Anyway, so yeah, that's it.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure and hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe.
Got a question, comment, or game you'd like to see? Let us know by commenting below, and do your part
To help IGR discover more great games.